Hey friends, hope you are doing fantastic. Before this video starts, I just wanted to let you know that I've opened up pre-orders for the merch, and this is by far the best way to support me. So if you enjoy this channel and you want to support me, this is the way to do it. You guys know my goal is to bring more quality content to you every week, and to do that, I've got to work less for clients and spend more time here doing this. So if you like any of the designs and you can afford it, go ahead and grab yourself some merch. I would love to see more people around the world represent the Sexy Beast tribe. Okay, let's get into the video.
CrossFit's awesome.
Do you guys remember when I used to wear this in my videos? Why did you guys not say something? Why did you let me wear this for so long? Yeah, I think these are now retired. They've done their dash, but they're going on the shelf. So hey, what is up, you sexy beasts? Hope you guys are doing well. This is a About Last Week podcast. I'm bringing it back. I've been a bit slack lately with the Monday About Last Week podcast, but they are coming back, and I want to start doing some giveaways. So I thought I got given 2 white ones and 2 black ones of these legacy tees. These are limited edition HWPO legacy tees. You could only buy them at the games, and there was not many of them for sale. So I think I might give away one of my white ones and one of my black ones. So yeah, I want to do more giveaways. So if you want to win this, it is a extra large. No, it's a 2XL. I'm going for the oversized look. It's a 2XL. You know, it'll be a nice little piece of memorabilia. Is that what it's called? Memorabilia. So, comment below something. I don't know, man. Comment something. Let's just keep it simple. Just comment below on this video, and next time I shoot a video, I'll pick a winner just randomly out of the comments. How's that? The CrossFit off-season has officially kicked off. We had the MADRID Championships this past weekend. We have the Rogue Invitational coming up. We have the Down Under Championships in November. Then we have Dubai in December, and then Wodapalooza in January. So lots of cool stuff happening. Let's have a look at the results from this past weekend at Madrid. On the ladies' side, we had Emma Tall take the win, Emma McQuaid second place, and then Manon Aganisi in third place. When I looked at the ladies field prior to the weekend, I was really excited about one name in particular, and that is young Annika Greer from Canada. She's a fellow LSKD ambassador or athlete, and I was a bit disappointed with her finish in 7th place, but the good news is it looks like Annika has qualified for the Rogue Invitational, so we'll see more of her later next month. On the men's side, we had Lazar Djukic check it out. Lazar finished 8th at the CrossFit Games, so a top 10 Games athlete. Aniol Ekai in 2nd place, and then David Shironki in 3rd place. Again, looking at this men's list prior to the weekend, Travis Mayer stood out to me. I thought he'll be contending for the top spot with Lazar, but he ended up finishing 5th. Over on the team side, we had CrossFit Oslo Hustle Made take it out. Krypton come in 2nd place. Now that team actually had Jamie and Elliot Simmons in it, as well as Christoph Horvath. Now I'm not sure if Krypton actually has anything to do with CrossFit Krypton, or if it's just their team name, or whether they actually affiliated with Ben Smith's gym, CrossFit Krypton. Don't know. And in 3rd place there, we had Training Culture. So great event over at Madrid to kick off the off-season. Next on the calendar, Rogue. Now Rogue is, in my opinion, next to the games. After the games, Rogue is the most sought after comp to make. I believe they invite the top 10 athletes from the CrossFit Games. Then they have the online qualifier, which I believe qualifies 5 athletes. And then there's 5 more spots that get made up by invitations by athletes that have a great history in the sport or relationship with Rogue. Let's have a look at the athletes that have been confirmed so far. Starting on the men's side, we have Mr. J Hop. We have Samuel Quant, who I believe this will be his first competition competing under the HWPO banner. We have Guy, we have Ricky, we have Adler, Valner, Roman, and Justin. So we have the top 3 males in the CrossFit Games already confirmed. Justin, Roman, and Ricky. We're going to see them battle out again, and I'm sure Mr. Patrick Valner will be ready to make some noise as well. The only 2 athletes from the top 10 that have not been confirmed yet is Lazar Djukic and BKG. And then the 5 men who have qualified through the online qualifier is Chandler Smith. That is great to see after what happened at semifinals. If you haven't watched the Buttery Bros doco on Chandler Smith's journey through the semifinals, highly recommended. I'm really glad that Chandler is going to be at Rogue. Jorge Fernandez, Scott Titlow, Jack Farlow, and Tim Paulson. Those are the 5 men who qualified. The ladies that have been confirmed is Alexis Raptors, Danielle Brandon, Cara Saunders, let's go, Hayley Adams, Emma Lawson, Gabby McGower, Laura Horvath, and Annie Thorisdottir. This is probably the thing that excites me most about the Rogue Invitational, is Annie coming back as an individual. I believe last year she came second behind Tia, and there was a little chat, I believe it was on the Fraser vlog, at the end of the competition. She was just saying that she wants the other ladies to believe that Tia is beaten. And you could just tell in her attitude and demeanor that she really believed that she could beat Tia. And so Tia has not been confirmed for the Rogue yet. I'm sure that will come later, if at all. The other 2 ladies that have not been confirmed is Mel and Brooke. So we'll have to wait and see if those 3 ladies, Tia, Mel and Brooke, if they will in fact compete at Rogue or not. Rogue is an interesting one because a lot of the top athletes make a point of taking a decent break after the CrossFit Games. Justin Medeiros is pretty open about the fact that he takes a whole month off. I'm pretty sure Mel probably does the same thing. And so you definitely have a very short prep for the Rogue. But nevertheless, it's going to be an exciting competition end of October. I tell you what, Mat Fraser, Matt O'Keefe, and the whole HWPO team, they're making moves, baby. Not only in acquiring new athletes for the roster, but also in programming. They programmed this past weekend's MADRID Championship. I know that they are programming the qualifying workouts for both Dubai, I believe, and Wodapalooza. I'm not sure if they are programming the actual workouts for the competition weekend, perhaps, but they are for the qualifiers. And I love it. It just makes me proud. You know, I'm a small part of the team, but nevertheless, I feel part of the family. It just makes me proud to see the moves that the team are making. Okay, let's have a chat about the 3 new athletes that have come on the HWPO roster for 2023. We have Katrin Davidsdottir, Amanda Barnard, and Samuel Quant. Now, starting with Kat, this wasn't much of a surprise to me because Kat has such a rich history training with Matt. She's been great friends with Sammy. In fact, last year at the Rogue Invitational, Sammy was actually her official coach at the event. And then obviously O'Keefe and Kat go way back as well. So that relationship has always been there. They've always been very tight. And it makes total sense for me that she would come on Team HWPO. And I'm excited to see how Matt and the other coaches can help someone as well established and as veteran status as Katrin. Then there's Amanda Barnard and Samuel Quant. Now, obviously, both of those have come from Comtrain. So has Kat, I guess. And I think one of the main reasons for this is Coach Harry Pale. Harry, how do you say your surname? But I met Harry this past year at the CrossFit Games, and honestly, just the kindest soul, just the nicest guy I've met in a long time. And he has made the move. He's no longer coaching under Comtrain. He's now coaching with HWPO. And so again, having that history with the athletes, Sam and Amanda at Comtrain, it makes sense for them to come over if they've already been working with Harry, for them to come over and join the team as well. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I don't believe that any of these 3 athletes will be living on site like Mel is training with Matt day in, day out. I think they're more likely to be doing the workouts and the coaching remotely the same way that Jason Hopper is, and then just periodically having training camps at HQ. Jason Hopper went from 19th place in 2021 to 7th place in 2022. I believe the biggest improvement on the leaderboard out of any male athlete, and arguably a much deeper, much more competitive field than last year. Mel O'Brien, 7th place to 2nd place. So, those 2 athletes have seen massive improvements over the last 12 months. In fact, Mel hasn't been working with Matt for 12 months. It's been less than that. So I'm extremely excited to see what the team can do for Kat, Amanda, and Sam. I think it's going to be a great thing. And then the last thing I wanted to touch on today was just Mat Fraser as a coach. There's a saying that just because you're a great athlete doesn't mean you're going to be a great coach. I actually used to say that to box owners when they were picking the coaches, that often the great athletes, because they have to be so selfish, don't make great coaches, because to be a great coach, you have to be selfless and just serve the community. And so often great coaches, come from your average members. But just because you're a great athlete doesn't mean that you can't be a great coach. And I think this can't be any more true for Mat Fraser. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if 5 or 10 years down the road we look back and Mat Fraser is as well known as a coach as he was for his athletic ability. I've been privileged enough to have a little peek behind the curtain and see Matt in action as a coach. And the thing that I think about when I think about Matt the coach is that things appear really obvious to Matt. He has this ability to look at an athlete's performance over a weekend and know exactly what needs to change, what needs to be worked on. It just seems obvious to him. It's not like, let's try this for a while, see how it pans out, and then we'll try this for a while. It just seems like as a coach, he just has this innate ability to make the right calls for the athlete. Because of Matt's ability to make such accurate calls on what needs to improve, what needs to change, it just means that there's no time wasted in this season, but every minute is actually spent improving the right things. It's a hard one to articulate, but when you watch Matt talk to his athletes, it's with such confidence. Like there's no second guessing or, oh, let's try this, this could work. It's very much like, this is what we're doing, this is going to work. Just such a confidence and such a simplicity, which I think makes him a great coach. And he's just obsessed with winning and not leaving any stones unturned. So his athletes are always going to benefit from that mindset, from that obsession to win and to not leave anything to chance. So there you go, tribe. A little update of what is happening in the CrossFit space. Oh, I forgot one thing. Justin Medeiros is coming to Australia, to Wollongong, not to compete in the Down Under Championships, but just to be a part of the community, support Ali, and just be around here. So hopefully we can get some great content with the mullet man himself in November. Okay team, don't forget to comment down below, win yourself a limited edition Legacy HWPO tee, and stay sexy. Keep roaring love, see you soon. Mwah.
CrossFit's awesome.